It's laughing off camera.
Yeah, laughing off camera.
I'm on push to talk, so all my laughing didn't come through.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? Go. Joey, you there?
Stop it!
Joey, muted.
Let's play the music. You recording?
Okay, music's starting now.
I'll have to wait 30 seconds.
Hey, Rob. Music's playing.
Oh my god, worst intro ever!
Mine's still going. Shut up.
It's not gonna
Trying
up on music.
say, listen to the song! Chris, how did you
I
cast
was
Bless?
looking at those. I was looking at those. Yeah.
You're a ranger.
Well, how did you do
I learned
that?
something today.
You learn how to
How to
customize
bless
your
things.
own stuff.
You don't have that spell, so stop it.
You do that?
Travis, are you telling a
It's
story?
so confusing. No, I was just saying I was looking at the spells you sent me,
Yeah.
and that's why I didn't hear the music start, because I wasn't on that tab.
I'm here.
Okay. Hi, Rob. All right. Last time you guys foiled the Black Earth's attempt to destroy Golden Fields, thus saving thousands of people from starving to death, in addition to all the people here that would have died. So, good job, everybody. Hooray!
You sound sarcastic. Are you sure we got the right one?
Ha ha ha. Oh, that's right.
No.
You still have the orb.
Yeah, now we can hold them hostage for all the money.
Right, for all the corn. So you guys are currently below Golden Fields in the tunnel. I guess I can put you there, but it doesn't really matter because you're done. No, I can't put you there. I got rid of it because you're done. And so you have the orb. It is not flashing, so it's not like about to go off. You have not obtained any of your rewards at this place for all the various great things you've just done. Erkin died again last session. I realized he's not at -7, though he's at -3, because Revivify doesn't give the -4 the way that Resurrection does. So he's only at -3 on everything because he's had one long rest.
Good job, Grimgar. Good choice.
Yeah, so that's good choice. I mean, he just used the cheap one. So that's where we're at.
And it paid off.
He's gonna be all burned and stuff. It'll be grotesque, even more grotesque.
Even more grotesque.
Hey, was he already grotesque?
No,
Depends on
just
who you
smelly.
ask.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you guys take the floor. Take it.
What do we want to do with this orb, guys?
Probably get it out of here.
Do we want to show it as proof quick?
To who?
They might not like that, actually.
Who is the guy that runs this place?
The Abbott.
Yeah, but that's it.
You can go to the bar with it. You can show it off there.
That's probably not a good
Of course,
idea.
they might think we're trying to destroy everything.
No,
Say,
well,
say we killed the rat man. Free
Show
drinks.
them the proof.
Mr. President, I have the nuke.
well, the only thing
We've taken
it
the
might
nuke.
be useful
It's
for, maybe he's
ours.
got an idea of how to destroy it or where to destroy it.
I feel like we're the only people that have any information on these orbs. Everyone else kind of sucks.
Where would we want an earthquake to happen?
Just all NPCs.
Tribord?
What place do we hate? Tribor is a shithole.
Yartar kind of sucks ass.
Maybe we could take it to Venomfang's lair.
I was just gonna say that.
That's not a bad idea.
I feel like with his magicness, though, he'd somehow know that we have it, take it from us, and then kill us with it.
Just tell him it's treasure.
We could trade it to him. Yeah.
That is true, but then
Get
he
something
has an
good.
orb of destruction.
Yeah.
He's good though.
Is he?
Ah,
Oh,
He just told us to go kill a bunch of people and get him treasure. I don't know if that makes him good.
we didn't kill him, so that's got to be a good thing.
well, I want to kill him.
We also don't kill you, and that doesn't
Wanna
make us
kill him.
good.
Yeah, I don't know that it'd be a good idea to take it there. Plus, we don't know how exact. I mean, we know when it goes off, but we don't know exactly what it's going to do. So we'd have
What
to get
about
the heck out of there.
What about Ben's sister's house? Just
I
setting
would
that place to hell.
I would like to destroy it.
Or the bog. The bog was pretty shitty. Fuck that place.
That's so petty. He wants to destroy her house.
It's just like a tiny shack.
With an orb of destruction. Yeah.
With an orb of destruction. I could just fireball it, I'm
And
sure.
surrounding wildlife.
No, I want the fields like
For dramatic effect.
destroyed. She can never plant crops there
He's
again.
got like a bunker buster missile,
Yeah.
and he's like, I don't really like this guy. I hope that bunker buster hits his house.
I'll leave a note there. That's what you get for stealing your stuff back.
Oh, we could ask the abbot if there's a place he suggests.
Yeah, you think there's any way to disarm this thing, like completely?
I don't know how we would figure that out. It might be a spell that can like diagnose it, but I have no idea how you would do that.
Anyone we know that's like super magical that might be able to give us some insight?
I don't know if we've met any like really genius wizards, have we?
Didn't we meet a bomb guy once?
Yeah, that guy sold us bombs. I don't think this is similar.
I know a little thing or two about bombs, huh?
Yeah, but that's like science bombs. This is a magic bomb.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
could
my
trade it
guy.
to that one traveling trade guy, Ravioli or whatever his name is.
Guacamole?
I don't think I want
Guacamole.
to trust ravioli. Guacamole. That's right. I don't think we want to trust guacamole with the orb of destruction. I don't think we're trading this, just so you know. I don't think trading is an option here.
Yeah, because then the cult could always track it down again or something too.
We could just take it, yeah.
We could ask our fellow representatives if they have needs for it.
Or they're gonna like give it to some country and they're gonna have an orb of destruction, destroy like another city or something like that.
Why we are giving it to anybody? We should just go
I think we just
hide it somewhere.
get rid of it.
I don't know. Maybe the elves want it.
Yeah, let's go to the high forest.
And destroy the high forest.
The druids could probably
Oh,
do something.
then we'll
Maybe.
have elf limbs for the dragon. Then I guess.
I think we just set it off.
Do you want to go ask the abbot where would be a good spot to do that though?
I mean, he's not gonna blame us for this, right?
No,
He's not gonna be mad at
I
us.
think so.
Oh, we found it. We saved him.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's go to the abbot first.
Plus,
Who's got the box? Do I have the box?
Maxon has it.
I had it.
Here, give it to me.
Here you go. Don't drop it.
Thank you.
it also goes off if too many spells are cast near it, so we probably make it quick.
Okay, let's go right there then. I mean, it starts blinking if it's the countdown started. So
This whole place magical.
It is, but that just because it's magical doesn't mean it counts as spells being cast.
Okay.
But you don't. I mean, I guess you wouldn't know how often they're casting spells at this place. Certainly, it's abnormal for people to know a whole bunch of spells. There are a bunch of druids here who are probably using cantrips for all kinds of little things all the time, but I mean, those are little spells.
We got to get it out of here anyway. His place is on the way out, so
Okay, let's hit up the
just
habit.
make it quick.
Okay. So that walk is probably going to take 2 hours.
Want to periodically check on it, make sure it's not blinking.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, you do, and it's not. Okay, so you get to, actually, I'll move the map back to Golden Fields here. I still haven't heard anything, Kristen, so I don't know. Okay, so you get back. Gonna go back to the abbot. And Harvest Home Abbey. And people recognize you. Urkin is basically dying because he's got 1 hit point.
Oh,
So he looks awful right now.
I'll heal. I'll heal him.
Poor guy.
Don't do it.
You just wait 2 hours.
I can tough it out.
And you have
I'll just use whatever the hell those things are called there. The divine channel divinity.
okay.
Divine Channel Divinity? That sounds cool.
Just channel divinity. Yeah, so you can take up to 55, but only up to half. So
Okay, so put your hit points at half, Chris.
I assume nobody else here is below half, right?
Urkin can take, or Theron can take 1 hit
I
point.
could take 1 hit point.
There you go.
He goes, ooh.
Feel
All right.
alright.
Yeah. Okay, so you get there. I mean, we can roleplay it if you want, or you can just tell me what you want to ask him, and we can just kind of do it as an off-camera type thing.
Just
Whatever
tell
you
him
wanna-
we have the over destruction. We saw the Ratman's tunnel outside the city,
Okay.
and you might want to have that checked out. And where should we just detonate this?
Okay, yeah, so his reaction, first of all, to the Orb of Destruction would be, get that out of here as soon as possible. He thanks you for letting him know who was responsible, that it was Miles all along. And he'd say something, I knew I shouldn't have trusted that rat man, or something like that.
Yeah.
And as far as a place, he doesn't really have any suggestions, but he would say something like, is there a place you know of that is already like a mess, that you wouldn't really be harming anything by setting it off there?
Sure.
Okay. Well,
You think the fireplace or the water place, right?
Yeah, probably the fireplace is better.
Yeah, because that place really is destroyed.
And the fire, if there's the water, if there's earthquakes, like it could cause floods or something, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't forget Wamford too.
Oh, that's right.
That's true.
I
But
mean,
we don't know how big this one is.
your characters would think of that.
Yeah, Wamford was fairly small area, right?
Yeah, that was a small one. Which one was bigger, the fire or the water?
The fire.
That makes the most sense then to me.
Yeah. Plus, isn't that one town with Snagmother right near Wamford? Barge right in.
Yeah, they are really close. They didn't get killed.
I mean, it's like 6 miles away, but yeah.
So people have fireplaces, but they don't have water places.
He would also tell you that thank you. That the Emerald Enclave should have some rewards for you for doing all of that.
Who should we see about that?
I don't actually have a named person, but he can just kind of send you to somebody if you want to go there. Also, Chris, you had all your elf stuff, and you were thinking about finding a way to get that to the High Forest.
I will also tell the druids that they don't have to look anymore.
Right. Okay. You want me to just jump to reward stuff?
Sure.
Okay. I didn't know if there was anything else you wanted from the abbot. All right. Whoever is in the Emerald Enclave, and I think that is Maxon and Theron.
That is true.
You guys get two renown from the Emerald Enclave.
Oh, that's big for me.
We get a new title.
I don't know. What's your total?
An 8.
No, not until 10.
Damn it.
I think I'm like 2 below him.
You should probably be at the same number, Maxon. So if your
Or
number is
that.
lower,
That
what?
might be what or that. I might be going from 6 to 8 also, yeah.
Okay. Do you have it written down?
Yeah, it's in my...
It should be in your character sheet, right? Under bio? Yeah, you have it as 7.
How did... I did something extra, I thought. At some point.
So maybe you guys should be at 9.
I don't know. Maybe he did something extra. I don't remember.
Okay, well, whatever. So, Rob, make sure you update it on your character sheet. It's under bio. You guys get 2 superior healing potions. Who's taking those?
Let's give one to Erkin for sure.
Okay.
And then maybe Maxon. So that he can feed Grimgar.
Yeah, I've got 2 healing potions. I don't really ever use them because I have so much healing otherwise.
I have a potion of healing and a potion of greater healing.
All right, so Maxon, take that other one.
I have a greater healing. Oh, wait, no. I do not have greater healing. I have to delete that.
That's what the second one was, Joe.
Add the superior
Or
healing.
superior.
Yeah, they're superior healing potions.
Okay. Yeah, those are good. Should
You
add
said
that.
add superior one?
Potion of superior healing should be called.
Sorry, I'm sorting something that was in entirely the wrong place for some reason. Theron, they're going to add 1 spell to your spell book and cover the cost of that.
Ooh.
And shut up. You can choose between Tasha's Mind Whip, Chromatic Orb, or what's the third one? Blight?
Blight.
Yep. So you get to pick.
I'm taking Blight.
Okay. So add that to your spell book. And Maxon, you get 2 arrows of dragon slaying. And I'm trying to get... Actually, I can show you guys this.
Oh.
That's what an arrow of slaying is. And so an arrow of dragon slaying works against any dragon type.
Sweet.
Okay, that's your rewards for that. I've got more stuff here. Let me just make sure I mark off what
It'll be useful when he's running away.
Right.
When do I run away again?
From dragons.
You guys made a deal with the last one, so...
Right.
So you were going to run away if we fought it.
for discovering the Black Earth
I was very
spy, in Golden Fields and revealing his identity, you two also get 1 Emerald Enclave renown.
Yeah, another one?
Yeah, 1 more for that. That's a separate quest. So I don't know. What do you think? Does that put both of you at 10 or just Maxon?
Oh, he thinks he did something extra for the extra point, so I'm gonna have to believe him.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't put 7 if I wasn't.
Yeah, I don't think you would have just added 1 randomly. So, but I don't know what it was for. But that is fine.
Maybe
All right.
it was something where I wasn't there and he completed something. I don't know.
Maybe. So you each get 1 more, and which means that for Maxon, you are now. Let's see, Emerald Enclave. At 10, you are an Autumn Reaver.
So jealous.
Ooh.
I'm stuck in summer.
Oh,
You can
You're
order
a-
there and around.
You're a rake for short.
Yep, he's a rake.
don't
Yep.
step on me. I'll hit you in the
So you're
head.
an Autumn Reaver, and let's see, an Autumn Reaver gains proficiency in 1 related thing. And since you are Emerald Enclave, you get to pick. It's not great because it's Emerald Enclave. They suck. You get to pick 1 of those 3 to add proficiency.
Okay, I'm not as mad anymore.
All right. And then you guys, as a party, receive a ring of pure nourishment.
Nourishment? That sounds like an Urkin thing.
Does.
Oh, it's not on there either. Okay, hold on. Ring.
Does it stop you from dying? Because that'd be perfect.
I will show you in a second. Oh.
Oh, I wasn't rushing you. I was just making a joke. Clearly not a very good one.
Maybe
I
someone
thought-
else should be a tank.
Did I mess something up? Where
We don't have
is
any
this?
tanks. Our cleric is the closest thing we got to a tank.
Maxon has more health than I do. Although I've got much better
true.
armor now.
With higher AC,
Yeah.
yeah.
5 higher.
Mine used to be high. Then got rid of all of it.
Then you took an arrow to the knee.
No.
Yeah, why'd your HU go down so much?
Because I gave up the gauntlet and I gave up the. There was something else that was making it go up too. I can't.
Oh, you had the gauntlet of strength there,
There was that.
and then you were wearing armor. Is that why?
Yeah, it might have. Different.
There it is.
It was at like 19. 20.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was like something higher like that.
There was probably a weapon that added 1. Oh yeah, I had that shield too. That I haven't used in all. I added 2 AC.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
I was spelling it wrong. That's why I couldn't find it. For some reason I didn't have an item made though on the
Oh.
thing.
I didn't mean to click.
You guys see what that does?
Don't see it on the screen. I
Yeah, I don't
loaded
either.
it on
It's in-
D&D
I
Beyond.
mean, it's in the chat, but
Oh.
that's where I put it originally.
I accidentally
Oh, okay.
clicked on my saver.
No, I shared it.
It doesn't need to be attuned to.
Nope.
Oh, it's pretty sweet then.
Ooh.
Yeah, when
Who's
I
the
used
hungriest of us all?
What exactly is purified food and drink? All non-magical food and drink within a 5-foot radius sphere centered on a point of your choice within range is purified and rendered free of poison and disease.
You could eat anything.
You could eat anything.
If you get stuck in a trap.
All
Who
right.
wants it?
I don't. I don't want that kind of power.
Erkin?
Uh, sounds like an Arcan item.
Fine, I'll take it.
I still think it sounds like an Urkin item.
We eat so many weird things that I shouldn't be eating.
Yeah. Whatever Joe's eating.
Each day.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
You can do create food and water too.
Really?
You're just going to be making food all over the place.
We try to create food. I look that up.
Mm-hmm. You create 45 pounds of food.
30 gallons of water on the ground or
Holy
in
shit.
containers. 15 humanoids. 5. Interesting.
It's bland, so bring a lot of salt.
What if it spoils and use the ring to make it good again? Well, I don't know.
Does it say that it cures spoiled food?
Does
Is
it?
spoiled food disease?
I don't think so.
We can
Water.
use the alchemy joke to make mayonnaise and put it on the food. It'll
There you
taste
go. Just cover the food in mayonnaise.
I think you're misusing that jug.
good. 2 gallons. We can make 2 gallons of mayonnaise a day.
All right. Erkin, you send your stuff away to the High Forest using a Elf of the High Forest contact within the Emerald Enclave. You receive, in terms of High Forest renown, 8 points.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What's that make you?
10? That was
Makes
2.
you 10. Okay. You only had 2. Wow. Okay, you're skipping a rank then. You are jumping right to Elves of the High Forest. You were a citizen.
Yep.
You are now a Heartwood.
Oh, is that because he's died so many times that we had to make his heart out of wood so he would have a heart?
I'm like Pinocchio.
And which proficiency did you pick, Maxon?
I was gonna ask, don't I? I think I already have. The woodcutter's tools, don't I? Because I made that.
I don't know. What's it say
boat.
in your sheet?
I made that boat.
You currently have land vehicles, carpenter's tools, smith's tools, water vehicles, and mason's tools.
Where are you seeing that? Here.
On the left side of your character sheet. Under tools.
Oh, that's.
So you can
Oh,
add
yes.
herbalism kit, wood carver's tools, or cartographer. Which one do you want?
I guess I will go with.
The other list I just posted is you, Chris. Which one?
I guess I'll just go with the woodcarver's tools.
Wood carver. Alright, you can make. Now, saying that, remember that I am pretty sure that wood carvings were something that Venomfang wanted. I think. That might not be too bad of a choice if you spend some time to carve some pretty things. Which one are you picking, Erkin?
I'm looking.
Alright.
I'm thinking of cook's utensils because I can do food now.
Or poisonous kit. You could practice poisoning and then curing it.
Gonna become a chef. Is there
Or you could
somebody?
get
Sorry, go ahead.
or you can do the herbalism kit and spice the shit out of your food. You know what I mean?
Are you?
If I do,
Herbalism is making healing potions.
what about
Yeah, you
poisonous?
can
What's
potionize
that
your
do?
food. Poison
What was that?
stuff.
What does Poisoner's Kit do?
Making poison.
Making poison.
I
Yeah,
like
you
the
can.
idea
These
that,
are all things you can look up.
Seems dangerous.
I like the idea that the herbalism kit is like the 11 herbs and spices.
Yeah.
Dougie fried chicken.
Yeah. That was what I was thinking too.
Have I told you guys that KFC, the only people they follow 11 people on Twitter, and it's the Spice Girls and a
Spice
bunch of
Girls.
guys named Herb.
That's hilarious.
That's the only people they
pretty good.
follow on Twitter.
All right, I think I'll do the Poisoners one.
Okay, you can drag that, look it up and drag it onto your character sheet, and then you'll have it.
Do I automatically get the kit for it?
No. You just know how to use it now.
Damn.
Gotta find a kit.
It's not that expensive. You just gotta buy it someplace. And they won't sell it here, of all places. Okay, that wasn't actually your rewards for that. That was just the renown you got. You are granted a special tattoo. Right? It can be of any animal you want,
Jesus.
and on any. Well, you can put it on any part of your body, but listen to this first before you decide where. Okay.
Tramp stamp.
My bull penis.
Once per day, as a bonus action, you can touch the tattoo and cast polymorph on yourself. The spell is modified in the following ways. The duration is increased from 1 hour to 4 hours. You have advantage on concentration checks to maintain that spell. You don't need any material or verbal components, but you do need the somatic component of touching the tattoo. In addition to retaining your alignment and personality, you also retain your intelligence when you cast this on yourself.
Holy shit.
Greatest thing ever.
That's pretty awesome, isn't it?
It is sweet.
I want to put it in the middle of his back, right out of reach of both of his hands.
Did he have to like think of doing it when he touches it, or like if he accidentally touches it, he'll transform?
He has to do it on purpose.
Like every time I take a leak, I just turn into a giant monkey. For 4 hours. You can cancel polymorph, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
you can choose to release the concentration. And this reward is so good for him because he has put a lot of work into this. He had to get a lot of things.
True.
He's literally been working on this for like a year.
It's a polymorph spell.
Who's going to put the tattoo on him?
I'll do it.
Nobody has to actually do it. It's a magic needle. They just touch it to him and it appears.
No, that's
Oh.
one. Be some hot
So
tattooed elf.
what animal what animal do you want and where do you want it?
Emu.
I'll be right back.
I gotta look this up. This is good.
Kenku?
Ostrich.
Kenku.
Let's see.
What was the animal you were riding before? An ostrich?
Giant
They
ostrich
got
bird
bears.
thing.
Yeah.
Bears, wolves, lions, tigers, blah blah blah. Deer.
Is there a
Where
limit to what animal it can be?
what do you mean?
Like,
Is there
I
a
think you
like you do any animal?
Can't be a plant.
You're vegan?
no, but like there's challenge rating animals. Like,
Be a dragon animal?
For the polymorph or for the tattoo?
Dinosaur?
I thought for polymorph.
A
Yeah, it's
dragon.
probably limited by some.
What's
Beast.
going on?
Like, can he do anything? Can he be like
No.
an adult
It's-
red dragon?
No. Read the polymorph spell. He can become a beast
It's
of
a beast.
challenge rating equal to his level.
Okay.
What's
It
the
could be in a
highest?
Freedy.
Giant ape.
What's the
Wait, what
highest
level
you
are we?
can go
11,
to his
right?
level?
T-Rex, giant ape.
And a
Giant
free is
crab.
not a beast.
Oh my god.
Wait, who said a
Me.
Freedy? Did you say a Freedy, Ryan?
Yeah.
What are you,
I'm
crazy?
monsters. Oh, that's why.
Beasts are like what are in real life, except for like the T-Rexes
Yeah.
and the
Chris, put that-
oversized ape.
Okay, I got it.
Uh,
I'll show you exactly what I want done.
Dolphin again.
Okay,
show us.
TNT text.
Chris, I just put the text of that whole thing in the chat. Put that someplace where you can find it. Oh my god. No, I'm gonna
What did
move
he do?
this. I'm gonna move this over so that Taz can see.
What'd you do?
He
Could
put
be a
it
hippo.
in Discord.
Which
Be
which
hungry,
area?
Text.
Hungry hippo with a
I
hot
hit the
dog.
hippo.
Oh, there it is.
Party time.
Riding a hot dog.
Wait, is the end of the hot dog supposed to be the belly button?
That's hilarious.
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Eh.
Where do is that where you want it? Like on your
Uh,
stomach?
Yeah, let's do that.
Jesus. All right.
That's insanity.
Yes.
That is now on your body.
Ketchup and mustard. Drink.
How did you
Alright.
find that? How did you find
Yeah,
it?
that's a good question.
Oh, he took a picture of his own stomach.
I just shaved my chest.
It's the one that he has.
So Jesus. Well, yeah. Yeah. So you have that text where it needs to be now, Chris, so you can find it?
What text? This?
I put it in the chat.
I will
On
copy
Roll
that.
20. Put that someplace so you know where it is. Because it is different than the normal spell because of those extra things. All right. As you guys are wrapping that up, and Erkin is getting his awful tier 2, you guys are approached by Meowmix Yogi Bear. All right. And Meowmix, who comes up to you, and he told you before you can just call him Yogi.
Yugi?
Yogi.
Oh, so not the Yu-Gi-Oh master.
His name is Meowmix Yogi Bear. Why would he tell you to
Yogi.
call him Yugi?
I don't know.
There
His
it
name is already
Spell they
ridiculous. That's just call me Steve. He approaches the party, and I'll do the conversation. So I have been requested to investigate Rundreth Manor, as part of a joint effort between the Harpers and the Emerald Enclave. There are rumors of a dragon, and the organizations are concerned that one of the cults may have tried to recruit the dragon. Would you guys care to investigate that with me?
Rundreth's Manor, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we were thinking of going there anyway, actually.
Yeah. Hey, you wanna come with?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
you?
Well, I definitely don't want to go alone to a dragon.
Yeah, that's fair.
And we had heard rumors that the fire cult was out trying to recruit somebody. We didn't know who, but this seems to line up with what we were told.
Wait, did he say what dragon?
He said that there's a
You
dragon
guys know?
there. He didn't.
Do you know what color dragon this might be?
I was just told that there was probably a dragon.
Plus Venom Fang hates the fire cult lady. He wanted her dead for
It's
like
true.
insulting him.
Banned
Yeah.
her, right? We killed her, didn't we?
No, she's the leader of the cult. I think we didn't kill her. She was the one that was out recruiting.
Oh, we killed that other wizard that wasn't important.
I have to go back and look here.
The turtle. What was her name?
Yeah.
You killed Lizzie Calderos. You killed
Yeah.
Matuna Nyanja.
Those
Yeah,
are the two I was
Matuna.
thinking
Yeah,
of.
she was the one.
Yeah, supposed to kill those two as well. I only have written down for him.
Vanifer.
Well, he wanted you to
He's the only one I have
kill
written down.
all the fire people you could.
Yeah.
And take you took like their tokens or whatever.
Yeah. Specifically, he wanted proof of Vanifer's death because he'd insulted her or something. He wanted to use her parts for magic or something because she's a tiefling.
Yeah. I'll
But anyway.
probably turn him into a stronger dragon.
White dragon? What do you think of that, Yugi?
I've never heard of a white dragon with blue eyes.
3 heads?
It's Yogi, by the way, not Yugi.
Sorry. I've got my heart in the cards right now.
Yes, perhaps you are thinking of a dragon god.
Well, I think this sounds good anyway. We do want to go take this orb to destroy it first. That's all.
What orb?
Quit telling people about the orb.
Didn't he know we were looking for this orb?
I don't know if you told him there was an orb. I think you told him that there were earth cultists that were going to try to blow up the place.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you did.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think he also wouldn't assume that you would actually take it into Golden Fields.
Well, it was already here, kind of. I mean,
we didn't take it here. It was already here.
We're removing it.
You kind of brought it right in the middle of
No,
Golden Fields.
yeah, well, that's why we got to get out of here.
You didn't fight me about it.
I said it wasn't a good idea.
Mr. Hot Dog Tattoo Man. Yeah, that's
Well,
right.
go on.
You telling me to go? No, I'm just being an idiot. You go ahead.
Say if Mr. Yogi wants to come with us, we'll go destroy this orb and then go to Runder's Manor.
How big of an area will it destroy?
Not sure.
Want to find out?
Okay, what's the
Similar to the size of Wamford, maybe? A little bigger?
how big will that be?
How much area did the fire one take off?
The fire one was a dry heat wave in a 1 mile diameter.
Most likely less than a 1 mile diameter. Or similar to it, at least.
Golden Fields is awfully big, though, right?
Yeah, I think
Golden
it's pretty
Fields,
bigger
yeah.
than that, isn't it?
Yeah. And it was gonna destroy Golden Fields pretty good. Maybe this thing is a lot bigger than we think.
That's true. Good point. Yeah, it was probably huge.
Yeah, Golden
Right.
Fields, I'll put you back. Are you on that map? You're on that map. You can see how big it
Yeah,
is. There's a thing
yeah.
at the top that says how big.
I'd say about 5 miles to be safe, at least.
Yeah, at
But it
least.
might be near something else. I don't know.
Yeah, hard to say if it was going to destroy the whole thing, but certainly a large part of it. Big area. You got any ideas where we could destroy it, Yogi?
Well, that's why I was trying to figure out how big it was going to be, because there's a lot of empty space to the west of Golden Fields, but I mean, if it's going to cause an earthquake that's 100 miles big, that doesn't work.
I don't think it'll be 100 miles, but I think it was meant to destroy Golden Field, so it'll probably at least that big.
Sounds like we should head west then.
Sounds good. Do it on the way.
Yeah.
Maybe the chef can whip us up some food.
After breakfast. That's my new
What?
catchphrase.
It's still morning, right?
Is there anybody here from the Order of the Gauntlet I could give this were-rat blood to? Or can I ask them to?
Not there. Not at Goldenfield.
Okay.
You know, I could turn that into a drinkable thing probably, and you can have a nice were-rat blood drink.
Milkshake.
No thanks. I need it. All right. We all set here?
To the west.
I do want I do want some shovels. So there's some shovels I could have actually.
Yes, you
Where
can
would-
have some shovels.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone else want a shovel? We're always
Shovels.
needing shovels. It seems like
No, you're the shovel guy.
Yeah, you can be a shovel guy.
no one else is willing to take a shovel. Maxon, why don't you take? Well, your arm can turn into a shovel, but
Use a shovel.
they're free
Yeah.
shovels.
I am a shovel.
Take two.
Where are they?
Carrying too much stuff.
You can dual wield the shovels.
Okay.
That was all. That's been on my
Alright.
list for like months. Buy some shovels.
Mm.
Why does it say warning AC is not incorrect? Doesn't that mean that it's correct?
Where
It's
does it say that?
right at the top underneath my gold. Well, not the top, near the bottom where my money is. Warning: AC is not incorrect. Don't equip extra armor or shield from item details.
That's a double negative.
Warning: AC is correct.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you have equipped that is breaking it?
Oh. I don't think I've had anything since. Wait, studded armor. Probably this.
That fix it?
Okay, yeah, I
It did.
fixed it.
Yeah, I don't know. That's probably a new warning that they messed up.
It actually lowered my armor class by 1 by having the armor equipped.
Yeah, I don't know.
Get out of here.
Yeah, that was everything I had for this
Let's
place.
do it.
So, yeah. Close that. Get you guys on the world map.
What are we eating on the way?
Link. Yeah, what are you eating on the way?
Yeah, we'll take some rations too.
Don't look at me. I got a poisoner's kit proficiency.
A ring of nourishment.
Alright.
We see any dead things on the way?
What?
Transform my rations into a cheeseburger.
It only cures disease and poison or something.
It's already food.
Doesn't make it taste good. If anything, it makes it taste dull.
All the negative stuff.
Alright, let's see. How
Whatever.
far away is this place? 1, 2. Are you just walking across the open land?
Yeah, if we can find some spot like 20 miles away from Goldenfield, is there that much room in between here? We could detonate this thing.
over
Let's see.
here?
Yeah.
Each hex is 4 miles, right?
Is it
4
grassland?
miles.
Yeah, 1 hex is 4 miles. It is grassland.
So maybe we kind of get in between Goldenfield and Amfall and blow it up there.
So you want to go 4, 8,
Because it
12.
only helps us people terrain. You know this.
So you want to go
Unless
basically...
you're trying to forage.
Oops.
Forget it every time.
14 miles away.
Want to find food?
Yeah, I think that looks about right.
All right. And Yogi Bear's with you, by the way.
Yeah, I assume this accounts like for the size of Golden Field, because Golden Field is small on this map versus its actual size.
Is it though? Yeah, I guess it's.
Look
Might be
like
Golden
it.
Fields is like 8 miles.
Yeah, didn't it look like that?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is pretty big. You're right.
It would be like 2 of these.
I don't think it was 8.
It might be. You don't know.
What do you think, Yogi? Is this a good spot?
Nice boo boo.
Yeah, maybe it was 8. But 8
It-
tall. Wide, it's only like 5 miles.
You know, I had some food in the picnic basket and it's missing. And that's never happened before Yogi got here.
All right, that's enough.
Let's kill him.
All right, so yeah,
Fair.
let's say then you went.
him.
Let's say then you went 16 miles, just because of that. 16 miles is going to be 5 hours.
Now.
What?
So what time is it now?
It's going to be 5:30 p.m.
I think I'm still buff. Super buff.
Yeah, I think you are.
Okay,
Good
so you
day.
get to this spot. You like it for earthquaking. Then what do you do?
Should we leave just one person with it and everybody else just evacuate?
I've got the teleportation disc with a charge, I think, if we need it.
What if I use telepathic bond? It'll only lasts an hour though. We're probably gonna have to at least get 3 hours away, right? It took us 2 hours just to traverse Golden Fields. Probably take us at least 3 to be safe.
Yeah, it's gonna be earthquakey. I mean, that's not that bad. We were just walking.
I mean, I think it's gonna like tear up the ground and shit. I think it's just gonna be like a easy earthquake. Wasn't the dreams talking about monsters and golems and giants destroying shit?
Yeah, but that could have been anyone.
Could have been earth
You-
elementals.
Your dream was also there after the earthquake had already happened, meaning it could have been them showing up after.
Well, either we all stay or just one person stays.
What would the benefit be
Or-
of us all? We would all stay together if we teleport. That way, if you miss your mark,
Yeah,
we're still
we all
together.
end up at the same spot. Yeah,
You teleport all?
Take all.
I still got a charge on this thing, right, Joe? I got one back.
Yep, you got one.
Okay.
But
Maybe
is
people
that
has a hold.
sorry.
Oh, it holds quite a few. Just a second, because we had done this before.
You literally got a charge back this morning, so
Yeah, so we wouldn't have another for a week, I think. So
right, you would never
Work
know for a
again?
week.
Do you have to be familiar with some place?
yeah, hold on a second. There it is, teleportation disc. Yeah, if it's got a circle.
Never been to.
We should have asked if there was a circle at Golden Fields. I thought of that the other day and I forgot. If it's got a teleportation circle, we're definitely on target. Go
We
ahead.
can say that you asked and they don't.
If we have some sort of associated object, it's always on target. If we're very familiar, if we roll 25 to a 100, we're on target. Seen casually, 54 to 100, we're on target. Viewed once, 74 to 100. Description, 74 to 100. And there's something called false destination. I don't know what that is.
Want to just play it safe and go back to Golden Fields?
Or do you have anything to re-roll the thing?
Good point.
I think this was a Joe GM. Yeah, Joe rolls it, so no, I don't think it can be re-rolled.
Does Joe have any inspiration?
No.
All right, Joe. Reward you 1 inspiration.
No.
I mean, we could go to Red Larch. I'd say we're very familiar with Red Larch. So we have a real likely chance of getting there. But then we got to walk back down here.
Think we know Red Larch that much more than Golden Fields?
Are we very familiar with Golden Fields now, Joe?
How does it define very familiar?
Have you
Place
pooped
you
there?
have been very often
Oh, the king of it.
carefully studied, or a place you can see when you cast a spell. Seen casually is some place you have seen more than once, but with which you aren't very familiar.
I'd say you're very familiar with it then.
Okay, yeah, so we could go there.
Then we gotta walk around a big
Oh.
earthquake.
How dramatic is the miss if we miss? Didn't we miss before and it
Yeah.
wasn't really that bad?
Yeah, off target's like a couple miles away, basically.
Still probably closer to Rundreth then, right?
Yeah.
Then if we just go based off of description and area, just risk it. Of
You could
course, if we don't
say-
go far enough.
You could say the far side of Rundreth, like beyond it, maybe.
Long road,
Oh.
maybe.
Although
We
we're
didn't
probably
go
not
long.
familiar with anything beyond the manor.
Yeah, that we've maybe viewed once or something. So I don't know that we'd get it. That'd be a tough roll. I think we're better off just going to go back to Golden Fields if we have to. But when we detonate it and see, so the fire thing wasn't that bad. Like we kind of just walked out of there. So
And if we are far from Golden Fields when we land, we could always go there, spend the night, because it will be pretty late by then.
yeah. All right, blow it up here, and then let's walk or walk hastily, and then see if we need to teleport.
You think we can outrun it?
Well, just see how bad it is. I mean, the teleport takes.
No!
I don't want to use it if we don't have to.
It is an orb of destruction.
Yeah, I'm leaving that.
Huh?
Or destruction, dude.
Yeah, but if it's bad, then I can just do it like that.
Hey, it's gonna be bad.
I mean, if it's like
The rain would just rained for a while. If you were just walking through it, you could have outran it.
the earth is gonna open up.
Well, to tell you what, I'm not gonna do it. So until things get bad, so that's the answer.
Oh no, we're all gonna die. Okay, you stay here and you do you, and we'll leave now.
Yeah, maybe you should stay alone and we should go on ahead.
Fine.
Give us a 3-hour head start.
Supposed to die twice today, you know?
Yeah. If I don't catch up with you, then I teleport
Is it
back to
really
Golden
worth
Fields. I don't want to use a charge. We only got one charge for another week now.
All right. Why are you? I can't believe you're underestimating a destruction orb. Womford is gone.
Well, that one was bad, but
They're all bad. The fire one is unlivable. There's still a flood at the
but
water
we
one.
walked through it after it went off. We set it off and
Through
then
the
we
water
ran
one?
away through it. Exactly what I'm anticipating to do here.
I guess the water one's probably the least scary of the four.
But you guys get going.
But the
I'll catch up with you in a couple hours.
Okay. I'll give it a try. Good luck.
Thank you.
What's your next character gonna be?
Alright, so what happens?
Us four, we're gonna hopefully have Yogi come with us. And we're gonna go back, get a 3-hour head start back to Golden Fields.
No, go towards the manor.
Yeah, let's go to the manor.
Oh yeah, let's go to the manor. Okay. That way we can just carry on
Yeah.
after.
So you guys
after
go toward the manor. And Grimgar, I'm moving his token, but I'm zoomed in really far, so it's taking a while. Grimgar is right there. So you guys are 4 miles away, right? It
That
takes
all?
you. It
So
takes
I'll
you
be getting 3 hours.
3 hours. Well, I mean, you're probably
Pep in our
running,
step?
right? I mean, if you
say
basically run, you're tired. You're gonna be tired because you're running for 4 hours. But you can grab an extra mile if you do that.
Let's do that, right, guys?
By running for 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll put you there. So you're 5 miles away. So Grimgar, you wait until 8:30. So they walk away. Grimgar, do you wait until 8:30 to detonate this, or do you
Yes.
do it early?
No, wait.
All right. So holding the orb, you concentrate on it to activate it. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you do that, it starts to flash really quickly.
Okay, I'll start booking it. I'll
Okay.
drop
So
it.
you start running.
Yep.
Okay. And you're basically just gonna run until it goes off.
Yeah, and
Okay.
if I can, I'll just run until it goes off.
If you can, you'll what?
No, I was gonna say like watch what it does, but I'll just run.
Okay.
It's so risky for no reason. I'm so
All right.
nervous.
All right. 60 seconds after you activate it, intense tremors suddenly rip through the ground all around you. There's a bunch of instant stuff here. Let's see.
Spike right through his heart immediately.
Okay, 3.
A mountain lands on you.
All right. Roll a d8, Grimgar. Okay. So you're running, and on either side of you, the ground just disappears. And so you're running on like this 5-foot strip of earth that you don't know if it's about to collapse or not.
I will use the teleportation disc.
Okay, where are you going?
Golden Fields.
Golden Fields. All right.
He's going in the direction.
Roll, or I roll the D100.
Yep.
Okay. We'll figure out what happens with that in a second. You guys are 5 miles away? Right? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming you're looking that way, like waiting for it to go off.
I don't think I think we're just doing.
Okay, well, at 8:30 the ground around you starts to shake. All right? And it like you feel it and you're like, "Oh god," right? But then it doesn't really get that intense. Like you feel it, but it's an earthquake and the epicenter's 5 miles away, right? So you feel it shaking. Maybe one of you like loses their balance a little bit, and you kind of wait. The shaking lasts. Let's see. Oh boy. Okay. The shaking lasts apparently for an hour and a half. So it just keeps on shaking, and if you like look off in that direction, it's 5 miles away. You can't really see, but there's like just intense amounts of dust that are floating up in the air. At the location, and you can tell that like you can't really tell how big the really affected area is, but it's big. Certainly bigger than a mile. but you're far enough away that you don't really know any more than that. Other than that, the ground shakes for an hour and a half. It's not so intense. Like if there was a building near you, it wouldn't fall over. You're far enough away that it's fine. But in the area at the place, like it's really bad.
I think I'm worried enough to use my crystal ball of scrying on Grim.
I was actually going to say I was going to use sending once I got back to Golden Fields.
Okay, well let's see what happened on your teleport. I rolled a 46. This is a place I would say you've seen casually.
Golden Fields? I thought it was very familiar.
With Golden Fields? No, you asked Red Larch, and I said very familiar.
It's like Golden Fields.
You were asking about Golden Fields.
Oh, well, I misheard you then. I mean, it doesn't change my role regardless.
Okay.
Did you want to go someplace else if you thought it was seen casually?
No, I'll still go for it.
You could
Go
do
for
Runruth
Golden
Manor, a place that you've only seen a description of.
No.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I was looking up too much on the orb and probably thought you were talking about Red Larch then.
We were for a second, but then he asked how familiar we were with Golden
Yeah,
Fields.
you'd be very familiar. I mean, I think out of all of these places, the only place you're very familiar with, other than like Phandalin and the cities you're from, is Red Larch. Every other place you've either seen casually or viewed once. You've been to Golden Fields more than once, so seen casually is what you get. 46 is off target. Off target means that you are off by 1d10 times 1d10%. 2d10, let's see, 1 times 8 is 8%.
Bad?
Of the distance you'd have to travel, that's 15 miles. 8% of 15 miles is 1.2 miles. Roll a d8. Oh, I'm supposed to roll it.
You want me to roll it?
The reason why they have the GM do it is so that, 1 divided by d8. Wow, that actually works. You can roll it. That's cool that works.
Why do they have you roll? What are you saying?
So that if you have things to re-roll and stuff like that, you can't use it because I'm the one rolling. That's pretty cool. Okay, that's really stupid, Chris.
One, Chris.
1. All right. 1. Wow, that is really unlucky, Grimgar. You appear in the river.
Oh no.
You rolled a 1, which is northeast, and you were 1.2 miles off, so that's the water.
It would be really funny if he got killed by water after all his shit talking about the water.
So you land in the middle of the friggin' river near Golden Fields. What do you do?
Swim to the side.
All right, make an athletics check.
Come on, there it goes.
18. All right, I need you to also make a dexterity saving throw for me.
I'm not so good at them. Let me see if I can use my luck on this. I'll stick with it.
All right, you drop the teleportation disc in the river, which you had in your hands when you landed in the river, and it starts to float down the river.
I want to... Oh, what do I got?
Use your grappling hook.
You're controlling yourself in the water. It's not moving all that fast. 18 athletics was good.
Why? I want to swim after it.
Okay. Yeah. You swim after it, and it starts to sink.
Okay. Looking to see if I have any spells that would be useful here.
It's also 8:30 at night, so the sun is Like it's in the middle of sunset right now.
Use my crystal balls.
I cast
Watch him
locate
do this.
object.
You do? Okay. That's gonna work. You know exactly where it is.
Okay.
It is below the water. It's sinking. It's being swept. Let's see. I think we decided the river flows north. No, we decided it flows south. So yeah, it's flowing. It's flowing south. Okay. Grimgar, make a wisdom saving throw. All right, your scrying doesn't work. You hear me, Travis? I don't know where he went.
You can hear me?
Now I can. Your scrying didn't work.
Okay, yeah, I heard you.
So he's probably dead. All right, you know where it is, Grimgar. If you wanna go for it, you can make another athletics check.
I do. Oh, there it is.
DC is only 10 because you know where it is, and you got a 25. You're really good at athletics. Knowing exactly where it is made it easy. So you swim after it and grab it, and you swim to shore.
Poor guy's dead, guys.
I get
Right.
out and take
Good thing you
hikes,
had
like,
locate object because that was going to be tough otherwise.
yeah, that was lucky I had it prepared for the orb today. So
Yeah.
I get out, and after I like collapse and rest a minute from that swimming, I cast sending at the Theron, and I say, teleported away. Things went extremely smoothly, just as I predicted. I'll catch up to you tomorrow.
Hear his shortness of breath in the.
Oh yeah.
I think I heard water droplets in his message. I don't know what that's about.
You can respond.
You're responding to him saying that?
No. What did he say? He was in Golden Fields.
Just
Yeah.
what I said.
It's basically the next 25 words that you say.
Okay,
Bring snacks.
heading to run. Bring us snacks. We'll sleep here.
Coffee.
Um,
Dead animals.
Arkin is gonna hunt us some dinner.
Yes, hunt.
Send. To a hunter.
I'm gonna scavenge. That's what I'm gonna do.
Scavenge.
Funny that I still don't think he understands how that spell works. All right. So let's wrap up this day. Grimgar, what are you doing for the night?
Can I walk back to Golden Fields before it's
Yes.
too late? Okay, that's
Yep.
what I'll do, and I'll find some place to sleep there.
Okay. No problem. The rest of you, do you stop at 8:30 or do you try to keep going for a while?
We'll stop here because we don't want to get too far away from Grimgar before shit hits the fan.
Okay. Are you
I'll
doing
use
it?
my hut.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you guys keep your normal watch. Do you guys set a fire at night when you do it, or does the orb give off light, or what's the deal?
That's a good question.
The hut gives off light.
I don't know.
Look. I clicked it so you guys could look.
There it is.
Dry. Let's see. Comfortable and dry. So I assume, yeah, regardless of weather outside. So I'm sure it's comfortable in
You
there.
can command the interior to become dimly lit or dark.
Okay. All right. And the light doesn't pass outside, right?
Opaque from the outside.
Okay. Yeah. So the light doesn't travel outside. Okay. That's what I figured. All right. You guys rest for the night, and nothing happens. So, you guys can all do your long rest.
Right.
Okay, let's see where we at now. All right, the next day, what do you guys do since you're not in the same place as Grimgar anymore?
Okay, we should discuss this. It's gonna take him a while to catch up to us. Do we want to investigate without him, or try to meet him halfway, or just wait?
We should wait for Grimgar.
Take him like 12 hours to catch up to us.
Well,
I'm
I
just
mean
guessing.
the daily, so the daily travel thing, basically how far you can go without being exhausted or really tired. He can go 30 miles in one day, without being exhausted, but he's not going to be able to watch out for traps or ambushes or monsters or anything. He can go 24 miles in a day and be vigilant.
How far are we from him?
How far are you from him? You are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another mile. So you're 21 miles away.
Make it to us without.
He can, it takes the whole day basically for him to get to you.
You get a horse? You get a horse?
He could get a horse. That's true. All that would really do, though, it doesn't really affect the travel time. But it would let him go the 30-mile speed, without being tired at all.
We can't listen to his feedback. What do you guys think?
Right.
Arkin, what do you think?
You give me a potion of superior healing thing?
I have one.
No, did you like add it to my blocks?
I didn't. The only thing I've added
Yeah.
this whole night was the wood carving proficiency for Maxon. I've relied on you guys to do everything else.
And how did it get out of my inventory and into a box?
Did you already have one?
No.
Whoa.
Had one.
Did I click it? Oh, I must have clicked on it and dragged it or something.
Yeah, you probably did.
I didn't know you could do that.
You can drag all that stuff.
You can drag any item and make it its
Yeah,
own
so-
box.
Yeah.
Yeah, just not the stuff that I've homebrewed that doesn't work for, but the stuff from the compendium it works for.
Not from the compendium, but from your sheet to a different spot on the sheet.
Yeah, you can do that.
You can drag an item and just make it a box.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You made it a whole box.
Yeah, it says I have two.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you compendium stuff that has expiring uses will make it, like if you add arrow, you have a box for arrows you didn't make too, and crossbow bolts.
I made those ones.
Well,
I think I
You
did.
just drag it into a whole thing over there.
Oh well, I like it like that. It's okay.
I just added crossbow bolts to your inventory and it created a box. You can delete that. And
Interesting.
the box should go away too. I'm pretty sure you
Okay,
didn't.
but
add
I
the
wasn't
arrows.
asking about that. What do you want to do about the Grimgar situation?
I guess we wait for him.
Yeah, we can't just leave without him.
Or we can just go somewhere else and do our own adventures.
What does Yogi think? Can you send any creatures to make him move quicker?
It's a great question. To make him move quicker? Probably not.
Help him move quicker?
I can do an animal messenger to say like where we are and stuff. That's about it.
Grimgar just plays as Yogi Bear now.
Okay,
This is a new
Grimgar isn't a
character.
person. That would be Ryan you're talking about.
Oh yeah, he killed Ryan.
Oh, I need to fill his spell slot. So, he's a druid. He doesn't have all the ridiculous amount of abilities you guys have, but he is a spellcaster who knows a bunch of spells. He he does not have any spell to help Grimgar move faster.
Can you polymorph your anything, Chris? Or Erkin?
I guess, right? Yeah, some kind of. Well, how many?
Turn yourself into a horse and carry him back.
What kind of beast can I go into again? I forget.
You can go
Beast
into
at your level.
any beast that has a challenge rating equal to your level.
Are there any like flying beasts?
I'm sure there are.
Flying beasts.
Pterodactyl.
That's equal to your challenge level, you say?
Yeah, what level are you?
Uh,
You 11?
No, I'm 10. What are we? No, 11. 11, yeah.
Yeah, we're a
I think the highest beast is an 8 anyway, which is a T-Rex.
It's pretty fast, but you're intelligent. Remember, you take the intelligence of the beast.
No, I don't.
He gets to keep his.
He gets to keep his.
You keep yours?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So any
Yeah,
beast.
be a
you say.
T-Rex.
Flying beast. Beast.
Yeah, what's the best flying beast?
Panther, wolf, lion, tiger.
Panthers can't fly. You're an idiot.
How about giant eagle?
Who will be like the Hobbit?
Yes, it'll be just like the Hobbit. I'll drop you into the
Yeah.
volcano.
Giant eagle. Yeah, you got a flying speed of 80 feet. That means instead of going 60 feet per turn, like somebody would normally go, you can go 160.
Giant bat.
You want to fly over and pick him up?
Pick him up. As long as I can do it in 4 hours.
Yeah, I was hoping you would remember that.
You be a draft horse.
All right, this is taking a really long time, guys.
Can I just decide what I'm going to do?
Yeah, what are you doing, Grimgar?
I'll wake up and
Have a nice big breakfast.
yeah, have a yummy breakfast.
Good morning beer.
Yeah, have one of those beers.
Really?
And then go ask if there's a horse I could borrow.
They will give you a horse. You are the hero of Golden Fields.
Thank you. And I will get on my horse and start riding that direction, and then I will use sending and say, "Hey guys, I just had delicious breakfast. This is the Theron, and I've got a horse and riding your way as quick as I can.
Great. Do
Let
you
me
need
know.
us?
Let me know where you are.
We are south of Rendreth Manor. Probably about 4 miles southeast-ish of there. We are waiting for you.
Okay, if you guys wait for him, Grimgar will arrive at 2 p.m. So 2 p.m., Grimgar shows up. His horse is very tired. Probably can't ride it anymore.
Are you happy? Or you wasted an entire day because you didn't believe this orb was going to be bad?
Oh yeah, Grimgar, do you ride past? Do you go get a look on your way or not? Do you go around it?
Yeah, I would want to take a look at it. Yeah.
All right,
Good
you're
point.
dead. Okay, you check out the area. There is a 2-mile diameter circle centered around the point where you set that thing off, where the ground is nothing but fissures and cracked earth and those movies where just like there's just huge like there are numerous like gouges into the earth where you can't see how far down it goes. A whole bunch of parts of Earth have raised up like 100 feet into the air. Um, and I mean it's just a ridiculous mess. And even though it's only 2 miles, the area outside that like immediately outside the 2 mile radius, for another well, really, yeah, there's a 20-mile radius around it, and the party was an area where there were no like buildings or anything, but you can tell like almost immediately that if there had been like any buildings that were really close to this thing, they wouldn't have fallen over, but they would have had substantial damage. You expect, based on what you're seeing, that there were probably damage done in Amphail. Um, Based on that, Golden Fields was a few more miles away, and they felt the quake there, but again, no damage. But there was probably some damage in Amphail. Um, but it's really bad, and you feel like if you had stayed any longer than you did, like you probably would have been screwed. You got lucky that I only rolled a 3 on that first roll.
You really stumbled there.
You rolled a 4 and I rolled a 3, so you just barely didn't fall down a hole. And after that, it would have been me rolling to see how far you fall before you land.
So when I get to the group, I say, "Yeah, I rode bad past there. It really wasn't that bad. I was just being precautious."
Oh, okay. Well,
And
least
then I'll
you're
tell
alright.
tell them what it was like.
Yeah, so now you know that it was
Alright.
it was horrible.
Terrible. It was terrible. I barely made it out of there.
Well, none of us are dead, and Golden Field is good, so
Okay.
I'd say it's success.
Yeah, all's well that ends well. You want to go to Rundreth Manor now?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, you are close enough that it only takes you an hour to get there. And let me open up that file.
Dragons.
Yep, you are attacked immediately by several dragons.
Oh,
Damn. Use a teleport disc.
how many charges?
Oh
Use
no!
a destruction orb.
Maxon's already 2 miles away.
Quick, use the destruction.
Jeez. Alright, let's see. You guys only have 3 of the lines of the song, too. Okay.
So we were also told by Hervin Draw Dragon, who is the
Draw Dragon,
innkeeper, at Westbridge, that Dark Lady of Rundreth Manor, immune to all sorts of attacks. Just, they were worried about her attacking people. And then he said there's a song about her, which we heard then. So
Alright. So you are approaching from the east. So what you can see ahead of you, because I have this written from the other direction, is you can see a let's see. You can see that there is a dirt road that runs from this area to the west toward the long road, and this road appears to end at the place where you assume Rundreth Manor is. So this is it's its own little road off the long road that heads there, and you can see ahead of you there is a steep-sided and wooded hill on the left side of the road, which is to the north, so you're right, on your right as you're heading toward it. And the manor, when you get close enough to see it, is sitting at the center of the hill and appears to be crumbling and overgrown with bushes and fully grown trees, which indicates to you that it must have been abandoned a long time ago for there to be fully grown trees within it. The road itself winds up the side of the hill, climbing the southern side and then curving around toward the back of the manor house from the east, which is actually the direction you are coming from as you move toward this place. I'm going to assume that you ascend the hill toward it. Is there anything you want to do as you get closer? I'm assuming that you're kind of making all this out from maybe half a mile away.
Well, we have no Percy anymore. Um,
I can scout things now.
Hmm.
you do that at will? I don't remember what the pieces of that thing. That tattoo.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste it on scouting. Psh.
Has Yogi heard anything else about this besides what he told us?
No.
Any animal scouting abilities?
Animal messengers.
He can. I have to redo his character sheet because I don't like it. But he is. Let's see. I think. I want him to have druid spells and everything, but I don't think I want him to be able to do the animal transformation thing. I mean, he's got Pass Without Trace, if you think that that's relevant. He has Speak with Plants, if you think talking to some plants might be helpful.
Yeah, I mean, it's overgrown there, so that would probably help.
Yeah, or if you get right up to the place and you just talk to the plants that are there, that might work out. I'm gonna say that he doesn't really have anything else that would be useful.
Okay. Well, let's just walk up then.
There's no like evidence of footsteps or anything around as we walk
Where
up there.
you are? Well, actually, make a survival check.
Let's okay, back to core. There we go. Yeah.
You do not make out any types of footprints, animal or otherwise. Chris, are you casting that spell?
No.
All right.
Do we hear anything? There's just like birds chirping and stuff. Is it?
2 people make perception checks.
I can do one. Travis did.
Got a
boy.
24 and a natural 1. Nothing significantly different from what you've heard the entire time you've kind of walked through the wilderness here.
Let's approach and try to do that locate or the talk to plants thing.
Okay.
Okay. So as you get close to the manor house, you see that it must have originally been shaped like a lowercase t. It seems that there was a long 1 or 2 story portion which ran east to west, possibly containing a ballroom or feast hall, and that was on the west end. And then at the east end where you are, there was a taller portion with one wing stretching south and the other wing stretching north. So you are at the top of the lowercase t, basically.
That's awesome.
The
thing just shared. That's really useful.
Okay.
Sorry.
The entire structure is falling apart and is overgrown with moss, small trees, and other foliage. But the north and south wings look like they were broken from the inside, as if a great monster burst from the structure. The path that you're on approaches from the east side so that you're facing the direction of the long road. The path passes through an arch where a metal gate must have originally blocked the way. Directly ahead is the center of the top of the T. There in the middle of the north-south wall is a doorway which somehow still stands as the only intact piece along the east side of the structure, meaning that the arch is still there, but the actual doors are gone. The rest is mere heaps of fallen stone blocks, which outline the walls to the north and south. The doorway is missing its doors, and so there is simply a large rectangular hole with a semicircle at the top. Through the hole and around it, you can see the enormous east-west rectangular room, which must have been an incredibly large ballroom at one point. This room has 2-floor-high remnants of walls in 2 places, clinging to soaring stone chimneys. It must have truly been an impressive hall. Most of the area around the sides of the building seem to be thick foliage, younger than the trees on the hillside, but old enough to be fully grown, indicating that this manor fell into disrepair perhaps 100 years ago. To the south, remember you're coming from the east, to the south there is a pond, perhaps 30 feet wide. Its banks are surprisingly clear of foliage. In fact, even the grass ends a couple of feet from the edge. Now, as you reach the end of the path and take in the scene, you also notice that the light has dimmed slightly, and that there is now a red tint to it. It had been a bright day, but now it's as if a thin red cloud has crossed in front of the sun. Looking up, you see that nothing about the sun has changed. Something about this area has dimmed and reddened the light.
Hmm.
And the TV people should be here any minute from me, so I'm going to have to leave for a little bit, come back.
There's nothing else we notice besides the light dimming. The birds are still chirping and stuff.
Yeah, you don't notice any other difference.
Should we go find a tree and have Yoki talk to it?
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's see here.
Cautiously approach.
Okay, so what he can do is he can imbue plants within 30 feet, limited sentience and animation, giving them the ability to communicate with you and follow simple commands. Which means since the plants have the ability, all of you can talk to them.
Okay. So he uses it on one.
Yeah, he'll use it like on a tree. One of the younger trees in the area.
And then we can just converse with it now.
Yeah.
Tree, we're exploring this area. What can you tell us about this place?
You're asking me to tree that.
Yeah, now remember, he really has the intelligence of a tree. So he says, "Oh, I could tell you lots of things."
Are there
Have you seen
people
it?
here? Oh, sure, go ahead.
People? You mean like dwarves?
Sure. Any kind of creatures you've seen lately?
Other than
Like
Oh, I mean, I see squirrels and birds all the time. There's an elf.
Hey,
have you seen a
I want to ask him
Dragon?
if any danger that lurks here.
It's been a long time since I've seen a dragon, but there has been one around.
how long has it been?
Oh, the sun has risen and set many times. I'd say uh, perhaps 3 springs past.
And he last saw him leaving the place.
Uh, it was coming here. But keep in mind, I sleep all winter.
What color was the dragon?
It was real dark. Yeah, I guess
Or it was dark
black.
outside?
it was it was black.
What do I know about black dragons?
Shadow.
What do you know about black
That'd be-
dragons? Make an intelligence
I'll ask
check.
him after. Okay.
All right. Black dragons, you know they are acid dragons. They are chaotic evil. Other than that, they're dragons. All the normal dragon stuff: blind sight, dark vision, flight. The black ones are stealthy because they're black. Um, acid breath, all that kind of stuff.
Um, do we know what? So I forget what it's called. Venom Fang, he like leveled up and became like an older dragon.
Yeah,
So what is he called now? Is he just
he's an adult
adult
green dragon.
Okay. I'll ask the tree then. Tree, do you know if it was an adult black dragon?
It's the only dragon I've ever seen, so I wouldn't know.
And it was dark out. And he's a tree.
It wasn't dark.
It was
out.
dark out. He said the dragon was dark.
He said there was no light.
You're a tree.
I asked a tree, have there been any humanoid creatures around here lately besides us? Like in the last.
Yeah. There's been a whole bunch for some reason.
Really?
They don't
Are they?
stay long. Most of the time, only one of them leaves.
Are they wearing matching clothes?
Oh, I wouldn't know what matches, but
Or like
they
same
mostly
color?
wore the same colors.
Okay. What color was that?
He doesn't know
Are,
what colors are.
are trees colorblind?
I don't think he's colorblind, but I also don't think he really pays attention to what color things are. You guys are wearing enough colors that he could kind of point with his branch that like some were wearing blue and some were wearing green and some were wearing red and some were wearing brown.
That's all of the cultists and the Venom Fang crew as well?
Or they're just wearing different colors altogether?
Well, he said that they were matching like groups.
No purple.
Are there people here now at the manor, you think? In this building?
I don't know. It's been a few sunrises since I've seen anybody. There could
Okay.
be people around. Like I say, when the groups would come, usually only one of them leaves.
When they go to the building, which way do they approach? Do they go right through the front door?
They usually look around for a while.
And where do they eventually go inside?
I don't really know. Uh, but kind of over there. And he'll point to an area Somewhat west and south of the arch inside where the building is.
So when you say only one of them leaves, you mean like only one person leaves after the whole group comes here?
Yeah.
Think they're sacrificing people or killing people or something? Or they're slaves?
Could be leaving people in there. I have no idea. Who is Rundreth anyway? Do we remember that? Do we ever learn?
I think that was the name of the family.
Who were
Yeah,
they?
it was
Were
a
they just
Rundreth
rich people?
family. Yeah, they had a house on the hill there, and I don't know too much about the family, I guess.
What would be important about this family that people would want to investigate so much?
Well, this is the one the guy sang the song about. So one of the kids married a drow, and then the drow killed the family, and that's allegedly this dragon,
Oh, okay.
What?
the Dark Lady of Rundreth Manor. Remember?
No.
And she's got some ruby or something.
Yeah.
And they did talk about acid in the song. Melt
What
your
was
bones. Go ahead.
what was the overall theme of that?
The song?
Yeah.
I post it in the chat here.
I think isn't there a thing in the player notes?
Oh, there could be too.
Dark Lady song in player notes.
And Max, and you know it's like a shadow dragon or something, right? Or that's what you suspect.
I think we found out a while ago that didn't we already have a conversation prior about this ranch, about Dragon being here? Her name was Nareem
Yeah.
or something like that.
Ask a tree if the name Neravine means anything to him. Has he heard that before?
I asked the tree that.
No, I don't think I've heard that before.
So she's a dragon? She's a shadow dragon? Hers
So.
they're not. Two wings are broke, but hers they're not.
Trick you with her image. So that's just them saying that she's in human form, but she's human.
Yeah, probably. Thinking about the ruby a lot, so that seems important here.
So she's gonna look like a drow. Melt us with her acid.
Chip, beat, and slice.
She has some sort of ruby. Do you think the hack, stab, beat, cut, club, and thrust is a hint that its physical damage will hurt her?
Chip, beat, and slice. Maybe. But do you think the broken plot is the manor, or is that something else?
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, it could be physical damage. Are we
Maybe
supposed to maybe smash the ruby too? Is that what it? Because it comes right after they talk about the ruby each time.
Yeah, could be. Maybe the people that she brings there, she's just killing, and that's why she's the only one that is Eve. She's in human form.
Could be.
Sacrificing things for the ruby.
Yeah, maybe she's sacrificing for the ruby.
Maybe I should go ahead and cast my spell to see if I'm aware of something.
Cancel your spell, so what?
I should cast my primeval awareness spell to figure out if there's a dragon or a celestial or fiend or whatever she is. Aberration, who knows?
Sure. Yeah.
Alright, Joe, I will
What level?
level 1.
Okay. So for 1 minute, you sense aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. Within 1 mile. Alright. You sense that there is a dragon close.
There's a dragon close within a mile.
Oh,
That tree's full of shit.
All right, set it on fire.
Yogi doesn't like to hear that.
Never.
No, he knows you guys aren't really going to set the tree on fire.
All right. Well, I don't think the tree's going to have that much more to say.
Let's go to the area where people eventually go into the place.
Checking for like traps or anything here.
Yeah.
Checking for traps? Okay, make an investigation check.
Darren, you want to do that?
Oh.
I'm not very good at
I'll do the
investigating.
investigating.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't find any traps or anything. You enter the fallen structure. You see bits of flagstone tiles amid the stray stones and vines growing along the floor. And, I mean, with a 26, you end up determining, looking by the area where the tree was pointed out, there's actually an illusion covering an opening, which goes down into the earth. Let's see. Everybody make a perception check, too. So you see that the pile of rocks is actually an illusion. As you pierce it, you discover a 10-foot wide staircase leading downward. Someone has smashed through the floor and the soil beneath it and widened the opening along with the tunnel to 20 feet wide. So it's a 20-foot wide tunnel with only a 10-foot wide staircase because somebody has widened this very much. Hold on a second here.
These TV people are late.
Oh, 9:30.
Kind of late for that.
Yeah, they're really late.
Look at the MTV.
There is no light in the stairway, and the stairway has a ceiling that is 15 feet high, and you can tell that it heads downward about 50 feet. I will be right back.
Are they taking a TV or giving him a TV?
Taking it.
He's having people take a TV.
Yeah, his one he bought never worked right. Something broke on it, and they couldn't ever replace it. So finally, he's just returning it.
He's returning.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it's 9:30 at night to come be around picking up TVs. That's late.
Life must suck. Or their life must suck.
TV return, guys? Yeah,
Broke
probably.
TVs. Yeah, probably.
What do you do? I'm a broken TV return guy. That's good. I mean, they probably have a good time.
Yeah, I wonder how many there are.
Probably just one guy.
One guy now. I need at least two, I would think.
Yeah, pretty heavy. Some of them are.
Yeah.
It's certainly like a stress-free job because, what are you going to do? Drop the TV? It's already broken probably.
Right.
Who cares?
Broken.
You just say that's the way it was. Like, oh yeah, customer called, TV had a big hole in it.
I mean, the holiday party's probably got to be pretty good.
Holiday party.
Oh,
The
but
story must
All
have.
those TVs that are
Yeah.
broken. Yeah.
They gather from the whole country to have their broken TV takeaway guy party.
There's probably a union somewhere.
Local TV movers 626.
The returners.
626.
And then Smash and I are still waiting to hear from the bank about our closing date.
Yeah, what the hell's taking them?
That's gonna take
Well, I don't
forever.
So like 2 days ago, they were on their final review or something like that.
It takes months for that kind of shit.
Where'd you end up-
2 months and almost a week now. Well, not
What'd you end up going? No one on Brockport? You gotta order some Pizza Hut when you move in during the day.
yeah.
And they're 6 days out.
You work 6 days now,
I'm still doing like your old schedule.
the Monday through Friday lunch shift.
Well, I do Saturday too. I do 6 out of 6 days.
You do lunch on Saturday too.
Yeah.
Do you deliver buffet out of your car now?
We don't do buffet at all. We haven't done buffet since March. We haven't had the salad bar either.
Is that just because of the coronavirus, or is that because
Yeah.
buffet is just fading out?
Well, no, ours was
Buffet was pretty good when I was there.
ours was still one of the best ones, like probably like in the whole damn country, to be honest with you. Since not
We used to
very
get-
many of them that do it.
You used to get really fucking busy on buffet.
Dude, we would have lines going out the door some days. It
Wow.
was crazy.
Constantly have pizzas in the oven for buffet.
And it's just not a thing anymore. But because of the virus, but they're saying that it's not coming back even
No, really?
if there is no virus. Yeah, because
It's sad.
the new franchise that owns us kind of wants to transition.
They're gonna transition to.
I think they want to get rid of the dining room entirely. And just
Really smart. I mean, who wants to go eat at a Pizza Hut anymore?
Like a
I mean, obviously,
Delco, the delivery carry out only.
yeah, Little Caesars. That they're that way.
but they spend like no money on their ingredients.
We have so many people coming out from like, let's see, the people I talked to the other day, they were debating whether to go to our location or Erie, Pennsylvania location. Forgot where they said they were, but
They're insane.
yeah. But there's been lots of them, like Orchard Park. People come from Depew, Lockport, Buffalo.
Gee,
They have Pizza Hut?
They closed all 17 of them west of us, so we're like,
Wow.
we're like the one.
oh,
Yeah, they
Yeah.
closed all of them around here.
Yeah, ours.
so you guys are like the only ones left.
We're not. I
Yeah.
don't think we're not going anywhere either.
That's still open.
I treated it well, Travis. I made the numbers look good.
Yeah, nice.
Do you know why they
No.
closed so many, Rob?
So the ones that all closed west of us were never a part of our franchise, even the one before that owned us. The ones that owned us, we were actually the furthest store going towards Buffalo that this franchise owned. They owned from where we are. They got Rochester, Syracuse, Albany. I think they even had parts of like it was labeled East Mass, which I think was Eastern Massachusetts. So they like kept going that way. But like once it hit us, they didn't have anything else. Like Buffalo was something always like even Batavia. Batavia wasn't the same as us. It was weird. Like they were a different franchise, like always. And
Were they?
those are all the ones that closed down.
Yeah. Were they doing bad money wise or something? I can't imagine every
Uh,
single location wasn't doing good.
I'm surprised the Batavia one closed, to be honest with you, because I think there's a GCC campus in Batavia, isn't there? I'm pretty Genesee Community College, I thought
Yeah.
it was.
Anytime I've
Also,
driven by, it's been like empty, even before.
yeah,
COVID.
Batavia one's closed. Yeah, 17 of them, I think, was the total number. The only ones left open around here is ours. Do we have in North Greece? That's like near the lake.
Huh.
Henrietta's still open. It's kind of south of the city, south of downtown, kind of near the airport. And
Pretty
then the last one is Webster, which is northeast of the city.
Yeah. It's pretty funny. The Domino's built a brand new building here in Batavia, like really nice. It was about to open like right before COVID hit, so it still hasn't opened.
They
Oh
never
wow.
opened.
It was like brand new. Like it looks really nice, but I don't think they're. Yeah, maybe they are working there. I don't know, but I know that
Oh,
it was like finished like right when COVID started.
I'll tell you what did just happen on Sunday, though, Travis, that you won't believe that finally happened. They installed not brand new, a new oven.
Ooh,
Not brand new
what's
oven,
it?
but
A used oven?
it's
Vent too?
much better. It was actually cold in the store today.
What?
Yeah, because they put in a new thing on the roof too that ventilates the place a little better.
Gonna say the ventilation in there was
It's
terrible.
a little better now. The inspector kind of got on them about it because I think if we failed one
Good.
more maintenance score, they were gonna like notify corporate or something.
We always got crushed on those because the vent was disgusting. There was like nothing we could do about it.
Yeah, that's taken care of. And the oven, it's it's decent. It's got a digital stuff on it instead of worn out knobs that you can't read anymore.
Ah. Is it as fast as the other one
It's
was?
faster. Yeah, we were at 9 minutes.
Faster,
We were
nice.
at 9 minute belt speed timer at like 450. Now we're at 7:30, 7 minutes 30 seconds. At
Nice.
like temperature is, I didn't look at it. It's like 5:05 maybe or something. I don't know. It's a little warmer because the belt time's quicker.
There's no difference in pizza if you cook them at temperatures and time differences.
I'm not gonna lie, the pizzas are coming out looking much better. Last few days since we've gotten it.
Interesting.
That old oven was getting too hard to calibrate. You'd get it so that the cheese sticks will be coming out fine, and then all of a sudden the cookies are burning, and then you get the cookies fine, and then all of a sudden the breadsticks are coming out darker, and it was, I think that oven was a pain in the ass. I'm glad they got rid of it.
I haven't had Pizza Hut since I stopped working there, but like right now I really could go for some breadsticks and buffalo chicken pizza.
Breadsticks came out looking really nice, like they had that good color.
Nice.
I mean the oven we had has been kind of shitty lately. I'm not gonna lie. This one's top. I hope company sends those people to come and clean it again like they used to.
Oh, they used to send people to clean it?
The new company did.
Oh, the new company.
The new franchise people did.
J was pretty
But
bad.
then once the new oven got delivered back in July, and we've been waiting since July for them to put this one in. Hasn't they?
It's been delivered in July?
Yeah,
They were supposed
I was supposed
in
to.
July, right?
No, it was delivered in July.
Oh, you just didn't install it?
Yeah, they. Guess who came and installed it? Eddie.
No way. He's still doing that?
I saw it. And I was like, what the? The fuck's that?
He was a. Who does he work
I
for?
don't know. I thought he was always with V&J, but
Too.
I asked him, and he said he doesn't work for him. I guess.
Who did he say he works for?
Like, he's his own. Like, I guess his
Some
own.
kind of independent maintenance guy?
Yeah, I guess he's.
This guy Eddie. What is he? Is he Mexican?
Okay.
No,
All right.
no,
I'm back.
he's from the
That's done.
from the Philippines, I think.
You know? Oh, okay. That's not how I pictured him at all.
He's like
Guys.
Southern Asian, like islander.
All right. So you have now seen this 50-foot staircase. What are you doing?
We're at the entrance, you said, right? So
Yeah, you're still in the place, just
What
kind
was
of
my
looking down.
perception roll for?
Oh yeah, good point. Let's see. I'm looking for it. What was the best roll? 20. Okay. You know that ballroom that you could see ahead, the longer part of the T?
Yeah.
And there were two parts of the building that are still standing, connected to towering chimneys. The one of the chimneys actually stretches down into the ground, and there's faint smoke coming from it.
Signs of
And you
life.
notice that as you're looking around. Only Maxon notices it. It was a DC 15.
Am I in a speaking position right now?
I don't know. Is your mouth full of something or not?
Oh.
Why shouldn't you be able to talk? I don't know.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but I can see some faint smoke distance of the chimneys.
He's right.
If you guys want, I can create an unseen servant, or I can use like detect magic. See if there's anything magical around, or I can use this servant to just scout ahead.
It's an invisible servant.
Yes. Invisible, mindless, shapeless, medium force to perform simple tasks at your command until the spell ends.
You can see through its eyes or something. Oh, put it up.
What time of day is it?
Time of day.
See through it. Perhaps will certainly set him off, I think.
You've been looking around a while and everything. It's 4 o'clock.
Only a few
Or
hours.
serving us food while we walk out. No snacks out.
I only have a few more
Yeah,
hours.
let's just head down there.
Well, you want me to do telepathic bond at least?
Sure.
Okay, I'll do telepathic bond for a ritual.
Okay.
We head down.
Any like scraping on the walls, like from giant wings or something like that?
I mean, way more than that, right? This was a 10-foot wide staircase, and somebody has dug it out to 20 feet.
Can we tell what the digging implements were?
Claws.
Just like tunnel we were in.
Looks like
Oh,
a dragon.
Aren't we like? That was when we were tracking down Vang, right?
So you
Maxon,
start
you're,
heading.
you're a dragon hunter. Why don't you take the lead?
Yeah.
Good point.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Shadow guy will just hide and then go at the enemy and then get murdered.
Yep. Doesn't work.
Okay, so you're moving down what with Maxon in front as a group, or what are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a 50-foot staircase. Are you all walking on the stairs, or is somebody trying to walk on the rough, ripped up sides off the sides of the stairs?
I think we should test that.
Investigate for traps or something.
Just tell me what you're doing.
Stairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perkins doing stairs.
Stairs for me.
Stairs
I mean,
for
I can
me.
just float.
Okay, Maxon, you using your boots? I mean, remember, you can't just use them all day. They have a limited use.
Yeah, 4 hours, I thought.
Okay, so Maxon's floating in front. Fine. All right. So you start at the top of the staircase. Where's my description here? That's the wrong one. Okay. You start heading down the staircase, and who has the furthest dark vision, and what is it?
I got
Probably
90.
me. Oh, okay. Probably him.
Okay, 90 feet. Okay, so you see that the staircase ends 50 feet down, and then there is a room at the bottom of the stairs, which looks to be about 20 feet wide. 5, 10, 20, 20. And you can see that the 20 foot seems to go on for a while longer. But maybe 25 feet after the stairs end, there are a room to the north and a room to the south. You're coming from the east. And those two rooms, there doesn't appear to be doors on the openings.
My vision is 120, just so you know.
Oh, so you can see further.
Yeah.
Okay, you can see 30 feet further than him, and that hallway keeps going.
Always keeps going, guys.
Past 120 feet.
120 feet from here.
You're still at the top of the stairs, though. You guys haven't done anything yet.
Who's got a slinky?
Who's the slinky?
Everyone loves a slinky.
Everyone
My
loves the slinky.
unseen.
So you do have an unseen servant?
No, I didn't do the ritual because we discussed it and decided not to, but I can.
It's up to you.
I'm trying to get some input here.
I'm gonna sit on the stairs.
The ritual, it's going to take how long to do it?
Just another 10 minutes. But it could save our life.
Fine. Go ahead.
Well, does it walk? I don't think the description says.
Visible and shapeless.
On the ground. Okay.
It's okay.
It's
Look,
on the ground.
it's basically an invisible ghost.
Like something like
It's-
an illusion staircase. If it stepped on it, would it go through it?
It.
You can't see it, though.
You're asking if it's going to set off traps or something like that. It doesn't have any weight,
Yeah,
and it's not a creature.
that's what I was wondering. Okay, so it won't really help us in that regard.
But it is a magical force, so if there was like a wall of light or whatever, a wall of force, it would get blocked by it because it's still a spell. I know
just
it's
go.
very confusing.
Maxon will sniff it out because dragons.
I just feel like it could be more clear in the description.
It's
Like what you're saying makes sense.
it's vague on purpose because what it does is it intentionally doesn't use any of the buzzwords. It doesn't use the word creature. It doesn't use There were other words I had in my head now. Of course, I've lost them all as I'm describing it.
Let's just move on.
Okay.
Let's just walk down.
Let's have Maxon use his superior dragon hunting skills that he can finally show off to us.
Okay.
I say, Max, are you going to take this dragon one-on-one, or?
I mean, not if you guys don't want to help.
How many arms you could tie behind your back?
Oh, yeah, I don't want to get in your way, you know.
You want the glory
Yeah.
of. You know,
I mean, for all we know, she could be in her human form and just cast spells on us and kill us all.
wait, Jackson, how'd you get behind us? Why are you so far behind us all of a sudden?
Wait, what? I'm still
Hey.
in the world map.
Just kidding.
Is he running away?
Well, tell you what, if you die, we'll step in and help. Okay,
I
we'll
don't
let
wanna
you
take
handle
a
it
crack
here
on
before that.
myself.
Use your our telepathic bond to tell us if you're dying, and we'll come help.
Just don't look at her.
You've used like 10 minutes of your telepathic
so.
bond and you haven't gone anywhere yet.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Maxon, go ahead.
Where am I going?
Okay,
Talking
so Maxon activates his boots and floats ahead, and the rest of you follow along behind him. As you head down the stairs, Theron and Urkin, with your superior vision compared to everybody else, you can see that that hallway in front of you is pretty long. And eventually you get to a point where you both see that there is a solid wall at the end, and so you don't know. I mean, you'd have to look around a little bit more in this hallway to see if it's actually not really a hallway. Maybe it's a room past there, but you're not really seeing anything stored in it or anything like that. So you go down the stairs 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, 35 feet, and underneath Grimgar's feet, because Maxon's floating, a rune suddenly lights up. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no, I touch everybody to give
Ooh, I have
them
advantage.
+2.
Why do you have advantage?
My boots.
Like lose something
Boots?
from dying or something like that.
Yeah, you got a -3, Chris.
Today, yeah. Well, no.
Yeah.
What do the boots do?
I have advantage on dexterity saving throws and resistance to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Wow. All right, Meowmix failed.
No, my mix.
Theron, is that your 18? Yeah. Good rolls,
Yes.
everybody. Maxon and Meowmix both fail. So the rune lights up, and there is kind of a roar is the wrong word, but a loud noise as acid is splashed into the air. 17 acid damage to Maxon and Meowmix, and 8 acid damage to everybody else.
What the hell's Meow Mix?
Huh?
What's Meow Mix?
Meowmix Yogi Bear?
Oh, yeah.
Idiot.
I love how you say his full name and you're like, oh yeah.
All right.
Oh, that meow man.
My neighbor.
I knew economics in college. I thought you were talking about him.
Let me see. Looks like Chris didn't update his hit points either.
Check again.
No, you did.
Where am I?
Oh yeah, I've got to. Okay, so
College.
Theron, I got to delete your token and replace it because your vision
Yeah, man.
is wrong. There, and I should be able to see a lot more.
Yeah, I have plus the goggles.
Max and I had replaced before, and I don't think Grimgar's vision has changed, so that's not going to be a difference.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Nope, mine hasn't changed.
So that just happened. You're still on the stairs. Maxon's still floating.
Who got acid all over me?
Those those things on the floor in front of you, those are actually on the ceiling. I put them on the map so you can see where they are.
I say telepathically, Max, and you're supposed to know about dragon traps like that.
Dragon traps.
I've never seen such a contraption.
Well, I guess so. Was that rune something we could see at all if we had been checking, or was it just totally invisible type of thing? Or we don't know.
Well, you don't. Yeah, you don't know now. It's gone.
I know about runes like that one.
You know about them. Glyph of warding.
So, okay. Is there a way to figure out where those are?
Most likely
Yeah.
one of them.
You gotta.
So now that we've, can I investigate for more of them?
You can. They're certainly hard to see, but you can look. Yes. It's easier to. You have an easier DC looking for them if you have arcane knowledge. So, like for Maxon, it would be tough for him to find what he's looking for, because he may see something and not even realize it's a glyph. So Theron's going to have the easiest time.
Want me to roll Arcana or Investigation?
What I said was that it's still investigation, but the DC is easier for you because you're good at that.
Yeah, not me.
The rest of the stairs are clean.
All right, continue.
And you very cautiously.
I'll say that roll counts for the next 10 feet into this room, too. The stairs in the next 10 feet into the room. But there are regular... I'm kidding. There's not.
There's regular trap.
Tripwire.
Oh, a pool of acid.
All right. So
All right,
what is? Oh, go on.
At the base of the stairs is a landing. Ahead there is a long hallway. This is 15 feet tall. A short way down that hall there is a doorway on the left and another on the right. There is no actual doors. And then the hallway continues for 60 or more feet, ending abruptly at a brick wall. It appears that the original basement consisted of only the landing and the first two rooms. You can tell that by looking at the floor. The hallway was dug out much later with a brick wall added for some reason. Looking up at the ceiling, I don't know why the description isn't here. You see that there are vents in the ceiling.
Great.
Those
What are they ventilating? Acid?
gas.
Yeah, gas. I meant.
Acid gas.
What are they ventilating?
Poison
Gas from the acid.
Ah, yes, gasid.
Acid.
Well, I guess keep going.
It's like when you fart, blow a hole in your pants. You say that you've got gasid.
Is there a certain?
Yeah.
Oh.
Acid
Anyone
reflux.
want to check?
Acid reflux.
Gasid reflux. Oh, it's my gasid reflux. Oh.
Acid reflux.
Anyone want to check these rooms to the left or right?
I'm in the back. I think Erkin's got the same idea.
Huh?
Hey, Max, when you're flying, why don't you fly up around there? Hopefully, it won't trigger those things.
Yeah, you're Percy.
I'm not Percy.
You're the new Percy.
New Percy.
No, I'm not.
Just fly up and check out that room.
Hero Dragon Man.
I don't like this new Percy.
Shadow Man can go out.
He talks back.
Shadow Man can go run around out there.
You don't see Erkin.
Man,
you don't know where he is.
You can't see him.
That's probably already out there.
He's invisible. It's dark in here.
Max, you just fly up to that room on the left.
Right,
Maxon could combat that if he lights a torch, because then he can see Erkin.
Oh no! I don't want to ruin Erkin's little hidey time.
I love that Maxon just said that. I don't want to ruin Erkin's Heidi time.
This is my
That's
life.
It's my life.
I see generators.
You see caskets. No, the picture that I settled on for this looks like crap. You see caskets.
Okay.
Activate them.
Are there bodies in them or they're closed?
They are definitely closed. From what I
Open
Check
one.
it out.
Be over here.
Okay, when you step into the room, there is a momentary flash of light, which lasts only an instant. 2 of the caskets begin rattling.
I think I've seen my picture taken, guys.
This one and this one begin rattling.
Flash of
I take a step out and I go, guys, there's rattling caskets over
You- you have to
Okay,
open
hold,
wand.
yeah, but
I
hold on.
forgot about
Don't
that.
step out. First of all, you're floating, so there's no stepping going on.
I,
So what we're going to do is
Fair, you said step in.
what we are going to do is we are going to start next session by rolling initiative. That's what we're going to do. That's where we're going to end the
Good
session.
job, you Percy.
oh wow.
Good job, Percy.
Should have sent
Yeah,
Sean
Percy
along.
never started initiative.
Other things other than the rattling happen. But Percy never started.
You had this job for 1 minute. We're already
Percy never started initiative.
You had this job for 1 minute.
Well,
I like the
Percy
part
knows
that
how
he
to
was.
invincible,
I
wasn't
love the fact that Max was floating, so he's not the one that stepped on the trap. It's like, oh, he's flying.
he? I
Well,
mean, that was a smart one, yeah.
You're the only one that got crushed by it.
you did.
I
You
was
did take the
activated.
damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. All right, when you guys are done with this place, I'm going to give you the other 2 lines of the poem, so you can see them, because I went through all the trouble. That's not part of the story or whatever. I wrote that, and therefore I want you to see the rest of it, because otherwise I wasted my time. Well, I still wasted my time, but
I'm glad we won't die soon.
I mean, I'm just assuming you won't die. There's no reason for you guys to die. You have all your spell slots. Like I said, anything that you do here on out, you are strong enough to beat, unless you sprint past multiple places to get to someplace you shouldn't be. You are you are you are past the point of it being possible that you go to someplace that's too strong, for the most part. So you can go wherever you want now.
We're in a safe place.
No, he's not listening. I don't know why.
I died twice yesterday.
Murder dragon.
Yesterday, that's true.
Wait, was that 1 day you died twice?
Uh-huh.
No,
Was
because
it?
we slept there overnight.
I think it was 2 days. You died
Oh yeah,
once 2 days in a row.
Chris, your stuff is -2 now, not -3 anymore.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Because you slept for a night. All right, can we play Monday next week?